My name is Sister Bako say man yemra but see ono mpesa na no ebia na o ma bebo yale kese bi na aye no huhu enti no metumi aka ache ni say bibi boni bia enimu enti no ono nso next time aye beba no na me na ba me da mo ase.
When you go back to my village, you find a woman who is complaining, oh, my breast is aching, or I have a problem with my breast, but they don't know what exactly is wrong, and they are moving around with witch doctors and all that. And if you were organizing some of these things in my village, that would have been a life saving event, because that's when people will get to know if what they've been complaining about is breast cancer or it's not. So I think it's important for people to just know their status and whether they have it. And if you have it, the earlier you discover it, the better. So I think it's a step in the right direction. And we need more of this, not just in October, but I think we should be having it all the time. For example, if we can talk about personal hygiene, how we should keep our bodies clean, and if we can talk about some of the diseases, other diseases like HIV AIDS in class, I don't see why we shouldn't be talking about breast cancer, which is becoming increasingly dangerous. Yeah. If you pay attention to the statistics, just a very minute percentage of men get breast cancer. But what getting men involved in the whole thing does is that it also helps to raise the awareness. So a man is less susceptible, to get the disease, the cancer, but then contributes in making sure that the woman stays informed, the woman gets the diagnosis and whatever is needed to avoid, to treat it if they have it, or to just ensure they stay safe. So I think it all comes down to the awareness. Like everyone should be aware of it, whether you are a man or a woman. Being aware of it and encouraging people to take precautionary measures is very important. Yeah.
Okay, Healthy Bambini is actually an Italian word for baby. So as a midwife, I realized how neonatal birth defects is taking a lot of percentage in disabilities in the country. Aside accidents, most of them are born with the disabilities, which are the congenital malformations already. So due to that, I decided to start a foundation and be able to stop the preventable neonatal birth defects so that we'll have less disabled kids in the world. High schools, junior high schools, girls who have started menstruating and those who are already in it, we educate them on menstruation, reproductive hygiene and nutrition and all that they have to know concerning their health and reproduction. And also we also give them the time and then the people they can consult when they have issues like infections and other problems, because all this sum up to give them problems when they decide to give birth or they decide to produce, like I said, to give birth. Yeah, so that's one. Aside education, we also donate to the NICUs. The NICU is the neonatal birth intensive care unit. The neonatal intensive care unit is where they keep neonates. Neonates are babies less than 28 days old who are intensively sick, so that they can recover fast. But here in Ghana, we have just few NICUs, and then the incubators are not enough. That's why our main core goal is to reduce it, so that the few ones that we can prevent, they can get enough space for them to take care of them. And lastly, things that has to do with women and children health, we are in there. But our core ones are those that I mentioned earlier. So we also do sharing pads, talking to them on how to use it and all those things. Girls, I meet with the females and the males together before the males excuse us for me to talk to the ladies alone. But then the guys alone, I've not met guys alone before. Yeah. Okay. People knowing what they are supposed to do rightfully will not bring them to the hospital all the time. And then here like this, we taught them about self-breast examination, so they can do it on their own whilst this month weighs off, because after this month, breast cancer awareness month is not there, so people don't tend to forget about it. But since we've been able to educate them and we've taught them how to do it by themselves and on their own, they can do it on their own, yes. So with this, it's going to give me that satisfaction that though the breast cancer month is over, the women are taking good care of their breasts, and then they know what they are supposed to do. So in case of any abnormality, we'll get them coming from this year till the next time we'll organize it again. Yeah.
Breast cancer. Na me ba en so enya ade a eye hu. But say me to me ye hwehwe me menufu ni mu ma me hu say bibi boni bia eni menufu mu. Nti enye suro. Nti every month bia no ya yemfa yensa yemfa ntu yeti na yenyisu your right hands no fa enye yenufu ni mu hwehwemu se na ebe ya ebe hu se aba ni bi wo yenufu ni mu anase ebi ni yenufu ni mu. Me ba no me name sister ba ko se ma na yemra, but o si ono mpesa na ma no ebia na o ma be boy yale kese bi na aye no huhu. Nti no metumi aka ache ni se bibi boni bia enimu. Nti no ono so next time aye beba no na me na ba madam asi.
In the point where most of the preventable birth defects are solved, and then the women are strong enough to be able to say no, because young girls saying no is very difficult, and sometimes you have to talk to them so that they can get the confidence, and then with that we will be able to reduce abuses that we are having here in our country, especially in the rural areas. Yeah, and we're also looking at going far, like the villages and all that, to enroll some of the girls on pad journey, where we will be giving them the sanitary pad every month, because most of the donors, when they go, they just give them one when they go there. But this time around, we want to enroll. If we know we can take care of 10 girls, every month they'll get the pad supply. That's what we'll do. We are not going to just look for mini, but we have to make sure that every month they get it, because they flow every month. Yeah, with that, we'll be sure that these girls are well catered for. So yeah, that is what I'm looking at right now. And then the pregnant women will be going for antenatal, and then they'll give birth to the babies healthy. Yeah. Last year was a success. This one is triple, because it's getting better. Yeah, and then all those who availed themselves, the health workers, the media team, they've been very supportive. I can't do the work on my own, neither can the Arise team do their work on their own. That's why they called on us. So the program was very nice. The parents were very interactive, and then they were attentive too, because the education wasn't lengthy. Yes, and I was involving them, and because of thanks to Arise Educational Foundation, we had a projector where they can see the things we were talking about, because we didn't want any language barrier. Yeah, and the screening too, since we were able to explain to them, well, they were able to sit down and wait to be screened before they go home. They know right now, they know that their health is more important than maybe what they are going to look at home. Not like equally important, yes, because this is a moment for it. This is urgency, yeah. And then it's just amazing. It's almost done. The consultation too is going on well, because you're not just taking care of the breast cancer issue alone, but they have other underlying conditions like hypertension, diabetes. So I'm grateful to everybody. Everybody's making the whole thing less stressful, and then everyone is playing their part. So it's fun and great.
Obilo negni ben babairo rembito chwe. Obilo lui gage bunde together. Obilo lui